Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Johanna. Johanna is mostly the German, Dutch and Scandinavian form of Joan/Joanna, the English/Latinate female equivalent of John. The Latin Iohannes, John, and Iohanna, Joanna, are ultimately derived from the Hebrew Yochanan, meaning Yahweh is gracious or God is merciful, generous. The name John first appears in the Old Testament in the person of one of King David's mighty men. The New Testament Johns, i.e., the Baptist and the Apostle, carry a lot of importance among Christians, which is how and why this name has not only survived, but indeed is probably the most successful masculine personal name in the history of Western civilization. However, separately, Joanna is a name born from the Bible in her own right as well. She shows up variously in the Gospel according to Luke and the Acts of the Apostles as one of the very few women specifically named as ministering women who accompanied Jesus on his travels. And with him were the 12 and also some women who had been healed of evil spirits and infirmaries, Mary, called Magdalene, from whose 7 demons had gone out, and Joanna, wife Chuza, king, Herod's steward, and Susanna, and many others who provided for them out of their means. Luke 8 verses 2-3. These women are also mentioned in Luke 24 verses 10-11 as having witnessed the resurrection, but when they initially described the events to the apostles, they were not believed. It could therefore be argued that Joanna was among the quickest of hearts to believe in Jesus as Christ. This would undoubtedly make Joanna an extremely significant name among the Christians. Johanna is currently most popular in Germany, Austria, Hungary, Norway, and the Netherlands. Hannah is a possible nickname, although the two names are unrelated. Personality of the girl named Johanna. The number 9 personality represents the completion or ending of the cycle, and a need for perfection. This is the personality that moves from self to a greater understanding and compassion for the human condition and the world order. They want to make the world a better place. 9s are capable of great spiritual and humanitarian achievements. They are courageous and fearless, able to fight great battles on behalf of worthy causes. These personalities will not tolerate injustice. They are compassionate people with a strong sensitivity to others. They are able to both educate and inspire. Friendships and relationships are the lifeblood to the 9, and they place a high value on love and affection. 9s are often exceptionally gifted artistically, and they have a keen imagination and enterprising mind. Popularity of the girl named Johanna. Johanna is a less popular than Joanna, without the H, in the United States, but not by much. The German/Scandinavian Johanna has held a place on America's Top 1,000 list since 1880, which is as far back as we have available data. Not only that, but Johanna has always been a consistent, moderate favorite baby girl's name in America. We like to think of this one as more cosmopolitan-cool compared to the English Joanna pronunciation. Aside from the facts that Johanna has biblical significance along with a European sensibility, it is also the name of a famous Bob Dylan song, Visions of Johanna, 1965, considered one of his major achievements. In the song, Johanna is the elusive and unattainable image of perfection, the songwriter's muse. Without these visions of Johanna, life becomes meaningless. Quick facts on Johanna. Gender, girl. Origin, Dutch. Number of syllables, 3. Ranking popularity, 531. Pronunciation, Johanna. Simple meaning, God is gracious, merciful. Characteristics of Johanna. Multi-talented, idealistic, intuitive, oneness, perfection, philanthropy, independent. Cultural references to the baby name, Johanna. Literary characters of the baby name Johanna. Johanna Oakley is a character in the story of Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street, Stephen Sondheim's 1979 musical, based on Christopher Bond's 1973 play, itself inspired by an 1846 Penny Dreadful, The String of Pearls. Tim Burton made a movie version in 2007, but our Johanna gets short shrift in it. In Sondheim's version, Johanna is the daughter of Sweeney Todd. By the time she gets into the gist of the plot, Johanna has already lived a wrenching life. Her father was falsely imprisoned, her mother was raped by Johanna's ward, Judge Turpin, and Johanna herself is a virtual prisoner in the judge's home, as he plans to marry her. Phew! As if this weren't enough, she unwittingly comes upon her real father, Sweeney Todd, the embittered ex-prisoner who avenges himself via the barber chair. Not to worry, this is someone who has seen it all. She can murder a man, she can disguise herself as a man, she can evade a knife-wielding madwoman, she can find a lover, and she can melt a father's heart. You're not going to make a meat pie out of this gal. Popular songs on Johanna. Johanna of the Spirits, Visions of Johanna. Johanna is a song from Sweeney Todd, is a song by Bob Dylan, a song by the Cherry Poppin' Daddies. Famous people named Johanna. J.A. superscript 3 Johanna Sigurðardóttir Arta superscript 3 Tur, former PM of Iceland, Johanna Spyri, author of the Heidi books, J.A. superscript 3 Johanna Oakley Ra with tilde and J.A. superscript 3 Sta superscript 3 Tur, Icelandic singer known as Johanna, Johanna Larsson, Swedish tennis player, Johanna Maria Lind, aka Jenny Lind, famous Swedish opera singer, Johanna Konta, British tennis player,